What's up, guys? Sam Adams here, and I had every intention of talking to you about the PlayStation Experience tonight and what was going on at the PlayStation Experience and all of the many announcements that have been made. But whenever I was sitting doing research on the PlayStation Experience that's going on in Vegas this weekend, I realized I'm not entirely sure that I trust the PlayStation Experience, and I thought that it would be a much more interesting video, and I wanted to talk about it. I'm not even going to lie. This is completely self-indulgent. I wanted to talk about this, and I hope that you guys enjoy this kind of thing. If you want more informative content on video games and video game related stuff, you can head over to my channel and check out some of my other videos. I post a lot of them. They're all over there. You can click the link on my name down below. But for right now, I want to talk about why I'm not entirely sure that I trust the PlayStation Experience and other shows and not performances, but events like it. So it's all controlled by PlayStation. First off, if you don't know what it is, the PlayStation Experience is an event happening in Vegas this weekend, kind of coinciding with the Game Awards that I covered. And all in all, it's just PlayStation showing off what's coming to the PS3, PS Vita, and PS4 next year so that we can all get a feel of it. And this all sounds like a great idea. In theory, it sounds like games are going to be shown off. I know EA is there and they're giving away 3 free games. This is just a side note. You can get Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. I think that's what, yeah. Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare for PS4. You can get Need for Speed Most Wanted on PlayStation Vita, and you can get Mirror's Edge on PS3. All of these are free until tomorrow. Well, I guess I'm posting this on Sunday morning at like 5 a.m. So today at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Anyways, you can get these for free this weekend, and I'm downloading Need for Speed Most Wanted right now. But as you guys know, I'm a huge PlayStation fan, and I have been since birth. I downloaded the theme as soon as I could get it. I love my PS4. Actually, I think I'm leaning towards the PS4 being my more favorited console of this generation. I enjoy my PlayStation 4 more than my Xbox One as far as it's going right now, but I do enjoy the Xbox One, don't get me wrong. Anyway, that's a topic for another day, potentially. I already made the anyways. Yeah, so I love PlayStation and everything, but I'm worried that this kind of event is going to become something that throws off the perspective of the new games that are coming out for the next year. And I like to use the analogy of walking into a restaurant, talking to the chef, and ordering a hamburger recommended by the chef. If he cooks with human meat and he recommends this hamburger, he can make the human meat as good as it can taste and feed it to you, and you will never know the difference, and you will keep on living your everyday life and say, man, that was a good hamburger, or in this case, man, that was a great game. And or you can go with a friend, or you can read well, let's put it this way, you can read a food review on this guy and be like, hey, this dude cooks with human meat, don't go eat there. And you can, maybe you're weird and you taste the burger. I don't know, this is turning out to be a terrible analogy, but if you taste the burger and you're like, yeah, it's okay, but the guy said it was bad, and it is kind of bad, and now I see where this guy is coming from. It kind of might throw off your perspective, and this would be the same if EA did a thing, if Microsoft did a thing, if Nintendo did a thing. All of these companies throw these events in order to build up their own products, and it's like an ingenious way of marketing what new stuff is coming out on your hardware next year, and I don't have anything against it. A lot of great announcements have been made. Uncharted 4: A Thief's End looks beautiful. 15 minutes of gameplay. Oh my gosh, I'm going to link that in the description down below. I can't wait to play Uncharted 4. Bloodborne's been covered a lot. I know that for a fact. There's a new game by the creators of Katamari Damacy that I'm kind of looking forward to. There's a lot of stuff coming to Vita next year. I know Octodad is getting a port, and a lot of games are getting ports over to the Vita, which unfortunately is becoming a port-heavy handheld, which is okay. I mean, I don't have anything against it, but at least it has an identity. The PSP Go never really had an identity, even though the PSP had an identity. That was like the RPG machine. Anyways, there's a great RPG coming out, a JRPG coming out this week on PlayStation Vita. I can't remember what it's called. It's like Shidoken. It's one of those Japanese things. Anyways, I am rambling off into a different direction. My point is that I'm not entirely sure that I trust events like the PlayStation Experience to give unadulterated first looks at games, because they have the option to tweak stuff. They have the option to play what is specifically ready during this exact point, and they've already announced that these games are 100% not complete. None of them are done entirely, but they do have the opportunity to kind of throw off our perspective a little bit. And of course, this is just my opinion. I don't say that Sony is doing this, and I don't say that any company is doing this, but it just seems like it would be tempting if I was the CEO of a company to boost up my games to make them look better than they really are and go ahead and get those pre-order sales rolling. Anyways, that's just my opinion. So instead of making a video, informative, video that will actually give you guys information on what's going on at the PlayStation Experience, I wanted to be self-indulgent and talk about why I'm not entirely sure that I trusted it. So if you guys like this video, please drop me a like down below. Comment what you guys are thinking of the PlayStation Experience if you're keeping up with the news. I know that I'm keeping up with the news. There is a PlanetSide 2 beta coming out, by the way, as a side note that I'm getting ready to go sign up for right now. I'm glad I remembered that. But there's a lot of news coming out of the PlayStation Experience, so tell me what your favorite news is if you're following it, like I said. And if you get a second or two, head over to my channel and check out some of my other content. Almost none of my videos are ever like this kind of rambling thing. There is a rambling vlog section, but it doesn't normally sound like this. This is just me talking, and this has never happened before. But anyways, if you want more organized content and more educational and informative video game content, you can check out my channel and potentially subscribe to me if you like what you see. And as always, I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time to watch this video, and I will talk to you soon. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Peace.